This is a video to teach you how you can make changes in the screen display of your calculator so that your calculator matches the pictures that they give you on questions. When you first turn on your calculator, once it's been reset, it's just in standard refreshed mode. And we're going to look at the calculator or the window key. Press the window key, it brings up the information about the window. So let's go back. And just in regular, you've reset your calculator. It always comes up with a very standard window going from -10 to +10 on the x-axis and -10 to +10 on the y-axis. So when you press the window key, you can actually see where those numbers are. Going from -10 to +10 on the x-axis and -10 to +10 on the y-axis. A lot of times students look at that and get a little bit nervous about the words. They look scary. So let's talk about them. X minimum. Minimum means smallest. So that's just saying your smallest X value that you want to see in the screen. And then maximum. Maximum means largest. So this is going to be our largest X value that you want to see on your screen. And then this is X scale. So scale just says the value of each box. Let's call it each X box. Of each X box. And then we look at the Y's. So again, Y minimum will be our smallest Y value. And Y maximum is our largest Y value. And Y scale is just going to be the value of each Y box. So if we kind of look at that over here, when we start talking about the scale, we're just talking about each one of these little tick marks. So right now our scale is set to 1 on both the x-axis and the y-axis. So let's talk about when we might want to do this. So here we have a question. This is from, I think, the 2017 STAR test. And in this question, we're talking about an office worker who has a salary, a starting salary of $29,000, who's going to be given an annual raise each year, or a raise each year. And so the equation that we would write with this, we know it's exponential. It's going to be y equals his starting salary amount, $29,000. And since it's an increase, it'll be 1 plus our rate of increase, so 1.062 raised to the power of x. That's our standard exponential rate of growth. So I'm going to put that into the y equals of my calculator. And when I press graph, this is what it shows me. I have a blank graph, but I've just put the equation in my calculator. So this isn't going to help me compare what I have in the calculator to what they've given me on the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press that window key again, and I'm going to make some changes. And I want to make my changes to look just like what they've given me on paper. So when I start looking first at my smallest X value and my largest X value, that's 0 to 10. And each one of these boxes is going by 1. So 0 to 10, the value of each box is going to be 1. And then looking at my Y, I've got going 0 to 50,000. And each box is worth 5,000. So 0 to 50,000, each box is worth 5,000. And now when I press the graph key, I get something on my graph. It's pretty easy to see here because this is the exact same scale as this, very easy to see that this is the graph that matches it.